Hello again, Maverick traders, and welcome out to your daily market roundup. This is Ankit here, and let's break down today's market price action. It's the Wednesday, June the 5th. Let's get into it. As always, we'll be breaking down today's market price action by looking at broader markets, bringing down to our sector analysis, and then take a look at some setups ahead. Let's get into it.
Disclaimer. This video was created for professional stock and option traders. Maverick Trading is a proprietary trading firm that employs professional traders around the world. Our traders trade firm capital and keep 70 to 80% of profits they generate. All trades and analysis in this video are for professional traders only. If you are interested in becoming a professional trader for Maverick, click the apply button in the video description. Let's break down what happened today.
So as we jump into our market analysis again, let's jump right into the headlines and see what the performance was. And as you can see, the markets breaks out to new highs. So the bond yield is pulling back and everything is pointing out to the upside. Now, looking at the numbers today, you can see that it was a strong day across the board. Dow Jones, S&P, Qs did the best, the small caps, everything was up to the upside. So pretty bullish day. Now, if you take a look at where we are in the equity markets, you can see we are breaking out. So it's quite a dramatic change. You know, the way we went into this week, we were a lot more cautious because we were right breaking below this 20-day moving average. So now markets are back to its full gear and going to more bullish side. Same thing happening in the Qs. You can see a nice little breakout to the upside. So overall, if you take a look at this sector analysis, you can see that there's a lot of green, especially in the big tech. Nvidia, again, being the biggest contributor, continues to run, and across the board, Amazon, Microsoft, Apple, Google, they all look pretty good over here. So again, we are back to market being really strong as a +3. I think still market has a lot more room to run as we are likely to break out higher from here. Now, the big question is, what is the job support on Friday? Could that impact? I think that's the only thing that's really on the horizon. And then going to next week, we have the FOMC as well. But so far, based on what the bond yields are telling us, they are pulling back. So this is, again, a good news for the equity markets. Now, if you take a look at our setups for this coming now, let's take a look at our potential setups here. So again, I have more longs than shorts. Again, that's just where the markets are. Got 4 longs, the MU, Coin, Qualcomm, SN. Now, on the neutral side, you got the Palo Alto Networks and Merck. And on the bearish side, the Dash. So let's take a look at it one by one. So let's just start with the first one. That's the Micron Technologies. You can see this thing has been ranging and between this range here and then finally breaking out today. So this is the one that I really like on this on a breakout to the upside. So that's the first one. Second one is the SN. This is Shark Ninja. You can see this thing is also doing really well. Nice high base breakout forming here. Let's take a look at the third one, Qualcomm. Nice little pullback setup here. So I like it more to the upside. Now, let's take a look at some sideways play here. So this is the Palo Alto Networks. You can see this thing is kind of sideways for some time, last 2 or 3 months. This is just drifting sideways. So we are looking at about 260 at the bottom end, and you're looking at about 320 to 330 in the top end. So this is the range you're dealing with. So this is the one moving averages going sideways. I like it more in a bit of a sideways strategy here. Now, the second one, also Merck. This was a lot more bullish stock earlier this year, and then now this is just going sideways. So on the bottom end, 124. On the top end is about 132. So this is where I like to play within that range. When we look at the shorts, you can see the shorts. I couldn't find that many shorts, especially with this current market conditions. Now the Dash still looks pretty weak to me, below the 20, below the 50. And this is just low basing here. So as a trader, again, we want to have a balanced approach. We want to buy the underperformer and we want to sell the underperformer. Again, this is the underperformer that like to be on the short side here. So as our outlook goes, again, market likely to remain strong ahead of the job support. Friday could be a little different day. Depending on how the job support come, we could see market continue moving higher. And again, pay attention to the bond yields as well, because they are really interconnected with each other and causing that movement back and forth. As far as the economic reports go, tomorrow unemployment claims don't really, that's a big deal. I think Friday probably be a bigger one. For the earnings, we have the Autodesk, DocuSign, Neo. So some of the names that we want to pay attention to, but nothing too major. I think it's a bit of a smooth sailing until Friday. And then keep in mind next Wednesday, it's also a big day as well. Till then, happy trading. We'll see you next one. Cheers.